Really interesting. Kelly, you're the best. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Joining us now, Wall Street pro and author Carol Roth. What do you make of all this development here? It's like, you know, we had heard from Trump supporters, let's get a GoFundMe page to help Trump with his court cases. Now it's Wall Street. You know, he could go public. What do you think? You think it's going to be worth $3 billion or $8 billion, as some have said?
You don't want to have another meme stock situation here, Liz, and it's always very difficult when you have a company like these technology companies that go public when they've incurred lots of losses as well as have very little revenue. So it's still a pretty risky proposition. It's also a merger into a SPAC versus a traditional IPO process. So if you are somebody who's considering this, know that this is definitely a risky and speculative endeavor. And as a recovering investment banker, I always let IPOs play themselves out before you make a judgment on valuation. So
you're a recovering investment banker because you've seen what can happen getting torched down on Wall Street. You know, we don't know how fast he can access the money. Apparently, he reportedly owns 79 million shares. But when you see a move like this, and we don't know, you know, by the way, Truth Social, I think, has a fraction of the followers and users on Twitter. And Twitter's having a hard time making money, even though the valuation is different from the profits, of course. But, you know, we don't know what Trump's stake could be worth. It could be far less by the time he can cash it in.
Yeah, but certainly we have to take a look at the timing. Obviously, this merger was announced back in October of 2021, and there's been a very long period of time, lots of drama around this to finally get the merger voted on and approved. The timing, Liz, I don't think is coincidental. Although he does have the lockup agreement on those shares, the board could make a move, whether that is fully or conditionally, to perhaps let him use some of those, pledge them as collateral, post them perhaps as part of his bond if he can. So I think that this is not a coincidental set of timing that we're looking at.
Interesting stuff. Watch Senator Marco Rubio here on the Trump cases. Marco Rubio has been talked about as a possible Trump running mate. Let's listen to this. Watch.
I do think there's a legitimate issue here that we need to talk about writ large, especially after what we've seen the last 3 years, is do we want to live in a country where basically the opponents of a president can extort them, can have leverage over them during their entire presidency and say, don't worry, once you're out of office, we're going to prosecute you. We're going to come after you. We're going to charge you for this crime. Yep. We're living in a country now where basically if you're president, now you have to think to yourself, I got to be careful what I do as president.
What do you think, Carol?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is why it's hard to characterize this as a big win for Trump or even the reduction in bond, because it's an absurd scenario to begin with. And I think he's going to have to be really careful, you know, with everybody who has been coming after him. If there are any foreign entities that start purchasing the stock, it could open up any other can of worms. So, you know, it's something to be very careful of.
Got it. Carol Roth, you're terrific. Thank you so much.